for someone who's B2C, so someone who's starting a business from scratch, like they have no business experience, it's not the information that is really the differentiator. Like you can go on YouTube and get beginner dropshipping courses and like how to do what to do. For us, it's the accountability piece. So like having a success coach check in with them every week. Like, hey, it's Friday. What are you doing next week? Okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Okay, next Friday, did you do X, Y, Z? For me, like it doesn't make sense to sell the beginning steps. Like the value is in the community. It's in the accountability. It's in the one-on-one. Like I could tell 10 people to do steps 1, 2, 3, and then person 4 might have like, okay, at step 2, this happened to me. What would you recommend doing here? So it's like the individual nuanced guidance.
It's kind of funny how someone's paying you money and it's like on you to make sure that they're motivated. Like, shouldn't that be motivating enough? Like you just joined a $6,000 program and you're just...
For the people that succeed in group coaching programs, it is. Like once they put that money in, they're all in.
That's what I'm saying. Like it should not be on the person receiving the money to motivate the student. Like you just paid all this money. Like you should want to work.
I agree. But it's like when people are new to business, that is literally the biggest piece. They don't have like... It's not what to do, it's actually getting them to do it. And for me now, like if I want to do something, like if I want to start my personal brand, like I know what to do. I know how to make tweets. I know how to go see what's performing, copy it. But if I pay, that's my way of making a commitment to myself. Like, okay, I'm actually going to do this now. You know? So even if I already know what to do, I'll even still do that if I want to commit to something. So I think you're right. Like it's...
Yeah, and like with coaching programs too, I think the whole selling point is it's like a shortcut to success.
Yeah.
In a way, right? Because you've gone through the process, so you know like when you go and try to do step 4, you're probably going to run into this issue, and when you do, come and talk to me about it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be different for everyone. There's always intricacies, but I feel like, yeah, they're not necessarily paying for the knowledge. They're paying for you to be right by their side as they go through and implement it. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the limiting beliefs because they just don't think something's going to work.
Validation, right?
Validation.
Like just saying like, hey, is this right? Yes, it's right. Okay. They feel so much better.
Yeah.
And I think like once they get to where you guys are at, like you take on people who aren't starting from zero. Like they already have some business of some sort and revenue. At that point, to me, it makes sense to sell the information in actual like SOPs and stuff to go from 5 to 10 or 10 to 20. But to get from 0 to 5, like that stuff's already all out there, I think.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Because that's something I'll push back on calls. Like if somebody's on the other end and I'm selling them on Client Ascension, they're like, yeah, I could just do this myself. The information's all out there. I'll walk them through maybe 1 or 2 specific scenarios just to show them how many complex situations come at scale. And that's going to be relevant to somebody who's going from 1 to 50. But from somebody going to 0 to 1, like you said, the information is pretty widely available. So I understand the strategy more through that lens of, hey, like I might as well give it away because the people that I want are the people that don't just want the information. They want somebody to hold them accountable and walk them through those complex issues.
And that's where a lot of our calls come from. So I have like a free course, but under each module in the free course is like book a call. So maybe people go through, they see how it fits together, it makes sense to them, but they'll have a question about what niche to pick. Then they book a call and they want that individualized guidance. Like that's essentially our lead flow is they go into something free, they start, they have questions, they realize they want the shortcut, the fast, the
yours is really subtle. Like whenever I see your tweets, I'm like, where's this call to action? It's like it's not very obvious, but it's clearly working. So it's super smart.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this short clip, check out the full interview here. And if you want to see more clips from this episode, check it out right here.